Hey guys, welcome back to Maxcast, Honor for Unification. The continuing of the Call of Duty L Season 2 continues. In the last weeks, you can see on the bracket we covered the first 3 games in the round of 1. Today we will cover the 4th game, which is HUNtington against Tigershark. I know both these players, and in my book HUNtington is the stronger one, but not on a very large scale, so we could see some interesting games. The draft we see here. The bands from Tigershark are Elder and Chaos Demons, and HUNtington band Night Lords and Tyranids. The picks for Tigershark are Fallen Angels, Renegade Guard, Death Guard and Farsight Enclaves. HUNtington on the other side picked Raven Guard, Steel Legion, Salamanders and Praetorian Guard. So I'm not sure why Farsight Enclave survived that long, but okay. I've seen drafts where they didn't were touched at all. Not many players know how to play them, but they are currently considered the strongest faction in the mod. But yeah, you need to know how to use it, I guess. Other than that, pretty quote-unquote standard picks. Currently, I think Death Guard, for example, isn't the strongest. Rather one of the weaker factions in my book. Got a lot of nerfs and maybe now too weak, but we will see once the dust settles a bit after the patch. Okay, for now let's see what the players will pick for the first map, which is again short below 0. And here we are on the first map, short below 0. On the left side, playing Raven Guard, we have HUNtington. On the right side, playing Fallen Angels, we have Tigershark. Tigershark opens 2 Zealots into Warpsmith, and for now 1 Anchorage and a generator, repurposed warp generator, interesting name. So this could be many things, could be an eco game, I think. I would then, however, build 3 Zealots, especially on a map with like this, where it's 1, 2, 3, 4 points and 1 relic. Okay, it's not that much actually, but the map feels very large, and he goes aggressive, it looks like, with 1. At least goes for this point over here. You really want to have more than 2 builders. Okay, he adds the cantonment later on. After his stuff, so he gets the plasma pistol research, but hasn't clicked it fast enough, so it will wait until the first power through knowledge is through. On the other side, okay, we get a brother captain into armory, only 2 cappers for now as well, but most importantly only 1 builder, so he was really late on the second builder here, so this will also delay HUNtington's build up quite a lot. I think he also wants to get a plasma pistol or something, I guess. And then could add later on some of these Lightning Claw ASM. This is also a minor mistake. For this map you want to get the strategic point first before the relic. At least see if the opponent gets it. Yeah, so the question is now, this guy needs to build this up. Yeah. Do it for me. Build listening posts. Or is he saving up for the Space Marines or something? You surely should build up this point. The money you get back from it will always already pay for whatever you plan. So this is a mistake. Yeah, he goes for the Dark Fury. So this is still a mistake. Look how much money you get back. So yeah, this build doesn't really work out on how he did it here. At least in my book. I haven't played a lot of Raven Guard myself, but this doesn't look very optimized over here. We have now the cantonment, which does nothing for now, so this is I think if you do not build a banner bearer or your chapter master, whatever from it, the cantonment really doesn't add anything other than standing there, I guess, menacingly. So this is a mistake getting this. You either want to have more of these zealots out, or the chapter master, or the veterans, anything really, but the cantonment, just building it for building it, is not the right choice. I like that he goes for the Anchorage, especially now with the Dark Fury Assault Squad, which you can deep strike from your HQ. If they go for this Anchorage as well, then this will reset all the power through knowledge that has been accumulated, which would this be, I think, the second or the third one. Yes, probably. It's 1.5 minutes per thing, and then you need to build. I think it's the second one going through right now. The captain goes for the Warpsmith, which is nice. The Warpsmith is the one with the plasma pistol over here. Now having Raptor veterans, and now the Anchorage is getting down. The Raptor veterans are pretty strong, so they should win this if they get reinforced. yeah, reinforcement a little late here. This guy needs to join force, but for now, yeah, they're getting killed 2 right away. And yeah, the reinforcement was late. That was a big part. The strategic point can also be decapped. I would really like if he does so. Where's the captain? Captain coming in again. And yeah, he does that. Need to continue to reinforce, or he will lose the squad. He will lose the squad even before capping. So this was a big blunder here, losing the squad, not reinforcing it. He probably had the money. He had more than enough money. Or do they cost power to reinforce? I do not think so. So this was a big mistake. Adding now 2 generators, also a mistake for... Okay, he has a lot of requisition already banked. Yeah, he needs to get his points. Where are the scouts? The scouts capping the mid, I guess. Scouts capping the criticals instead of the upper point. So this is a mistake. Getting the upper point here would be the absolute benefit. For now, these raptors, or these veterans, can still get 8 models, but very strong models indeed. So we have still the 2 zealots. The 1 warp smith got rebuilt, and he really needs to rebuild the anchorage. First anchorage is really cheap. I think only 50 requisition or something. These scouts are in the light cover and need to run away now. Okay, these guys do not focus it. And I just noticed here on the right, there's again a referee that does not notice that there is neither taken hold nor control area activated. So this is something that we had already. So the referee is not checking the rules before the game starts, which is not good, because there could be some other traits enabled that may change the experience. So yeah, that would be something needed in the tournament, if you ask me. In melee, do the scouts win in melee? I think these only have can only kick and stuff. The scouts would win this. Not sure why he runs away, because he can sprint now, I guess. Have this little skirmish over here as well, but the Raven Guard listening post is shooting all the time. The captain tries to fall away, and these guys aren't cheap. They cost 70 requisition, so their second one is upgraded. But is he going tier 2 is the big question. Tier 2 is started. Tier 2 started for both players, so he has rebuilt the anchorage, but the anchorage will take quite some time to accumulate more or less mandatory 5 power through knowledge you want to have for sergeants and stuff. You can see it here. Sergeants cost 5 power through knowledge, so you want to build at least 2. So yeah, they are really cheap. I think it's still only 100 requisition and 50 power. So I highly recommend to get a second anchorage at any playstyle. At least if you have lost the first one. If you didn't lose the first one, you can get away with 1. But otherwise you really want to have 2. Goes for bionics, really good. But yeah, not really good in the sense that you do not have any units around that benefit from it, I guess. He all banks for Stern Guard and Vanguard Veterans, I guess. How is his economy? Economy looking good. Or he goes for the Land Speeder Storms, for which you of course do not need any infantry upgrades. So this depends all on this. So this is now captured by HUNtington, so he needs to build a point over here, I guess. And this is by Tigershark. So Tigershark has more economy, apart from some green money, because this point was all the time not captured, and then it was captured, not the listening post was built. Tier 2 is done. Going for the hunt begins to make them infiltrated, and goes for the stern. Oh, the more this also makes no sense against these guys are always infiltrated, so you do not need the research. The hunt begins. The hunt begins is for the scouts. Okay, the scouts do have rocket launchers now, at least those will get also, but they need to run away. These rocket launchers really aren't cheap, and if you use the models, oh, I see the numbers piling up here. This hurts. Not sure about the rocket launchers this early, but this squad is nice. And you really want to have the either the Stern Guard veterans or the Vanguard veterans, or even both. Once you get the upgrades, I mean, why the heck not? Now rocket launcher will help you take down this listening post, which I like. And now we see here these guys are always infiltrated snipers. So the hunt begins does not benefit them. You can get 2 more models, and later in tier 4 you can get Volkite chargers. Volkite? Yes, I finally learned it. Volkite chargers. There you go. The hunt begins. You can now infiltrate your guys. So we stick, of course, with Night Lord. So we see more. See more butts. Ha! And there the Vanguard veterans are built, and I'm sure he also will build the Stern Guard veterans as well. This would be a good place to call them in here, especially in the light cover here. And in the negative cover, yeah, there you go. It's gonna hurt. Snipers here also killing a lot of models already, so those guys will not be available. And these are your Vanguard veterans. Look at them. Big guys can also already use their... Or was this a drop pod? No, this was a normal jump in, because when there's a drop pod, they have brief amount of infiltration. Now he used the infiltration ability, which runs now out. Can get lightning claws and all the good stuff. I would probably go for lightning claws, at least for the squad leader here. And there you have the Stern Guard veterans. So he did go for all the upgrades. So he now has really beefy, really nice marines. He should reinforce them though, as soon as you can. Basically now. Please reinforce them, please. Come on, HUNtington. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Tigershark added the Havocs, of course, in tier 2, which are really potent. Now adding the standard bear, no, that's the company master, not the standard bear. Interestingly enough, this point is being captured. This point is now getting already built up by Tigershark. So Tigershark is on par on the economy game, I think. Yeah, pretty much so. So it's all about HUNtington being cost efficient with those guys for now not being cost efficient. The Stone Guard veteran standing here. Where are those sniper dudes actually? There they are, being detected by the company master for now. Company master, yeah, he needs to be challenged by those veterans over here. And those guys now are killing models left, right. You can attach the product champion to your jumping troops, and that's something I would recommend here. And you need the economy upgrade for requisition or build some land speeders now. These land speeder storms would, I think, tip the tide to his favor. For now, Tigershark can hang on, but he's losing now a lot of models here, and is not getting, or is he getting some vehicles? He could get rhinos, I think, and a dreadnought, both of which would have helped him here quite a lot. So, but for now, these Stern Guard veterans are unchallenged over here. So this is not looking as good for Tigershark. Losing, he will lose this point at some point. And yeah, I think I would really like to see something here. More and more upgrades is okay, but you have the forge, so might as well use it. We have seen in the previous, not sure in the cast in this tournament, but in general we have seen in the cast I did already on the version that these land speeder storm are really potent. Like the, as I said, I like the usage of the rocket launchers over here. So this kind of should now tip the tail. Oh yeah, there's no army left for Tigershark. So what is he going for? A dreadnought? That's good. Look at this guy. 2 choppy hands and stuff. Can get autocannon and all the good stuff, but later on. Autocannon, las cannon, and plasma cannon, but all tier 3. Now they are standing here. And yeah, the scouts with 3 rocket launchers also, they can do a lot of damage. There's even now a melter bomb thrown, so this game is over. Even this dreadnought will not do a whole lot. Tier 3 is on the way. As I said, I really would have liked to see a land speeder storm here. Would have helped immensely over here, but yeah, he has the everything he needs. Now use the scouts to capture this, I guess. There's now the dreadnought. The dreadnought could be, yeah, the scouts already sprinting over, and the Vanguard dreadnoughts can challenge it, I think, even in melee, especially once the melter bombs are back up on cooldown, and those guys can try to kill the sentry post over here. So I guess this is just a waiting game until HUNtington is tier 3, adding now the Raven Purge, so he is not even getting for a single vehicle, so he's getting the Raven Purge, I think, and then getting some Terminators, I guess. I mean, why the heck not? Now, hold and 1 shot. Veterans again over here, but yeah, if those guys stop capturing for a moment, it should be all good, all golden. He keep the Raven Purge selected, so we see if he goes for Terminators, or is this from the barracks? Not sure actually. Those guys now getting infiltrated and attacked, and those guys, they used to sprint previously, so I do not think they can go over here. And there we go, the assault centurions and deliverers, I think, are the melee guys. So this, he's stunned, I guess. Now he jumps, and now this guy will die over here. This second dreadnought will not help him. Yeah, he's now getting also repaired over here. Where are the scouts? Are they still alive? They are running away from the veterans, and now we will see first the assault centurions and then the deliverers, I guess. Where are they getting dropped in? In the middle against this dreadnought. They just died. Over here. They are getting over here. And then, yeah, you just A-click. Oh, he even has no graviton guns. No, this is the last gun. One graviton gun. Okay, tier 3 actually graviton gun, which I like. And now look at those guys. Mean big lads over here. Still floating a hell of a lot of power, so he needs the requisition upgrade. He lost a lot of points which he needs to rebuild, because yes, you have the superior army, but the enemy has twice the economy, so you need to kill twice as many units to win. So yeah, getting up 1 point. As I said, the requisition upgrade would have helped him quite a lot earlier already. Or getting a predator out now that you are tier 3 and having a lot of power. Why not getting a predator out? Would also help a lot. So this last part of this match is kind of sloppy here from both sides. The game could have ended 5 minutes ago. So this just keeps on keeping on. A lot of power. I think he's only getting more and more dreadnoughts. He could go tier 3 already if he isn't. I haven't followed Tigershark's tech progression much. You guys will see. GG, I don't. Yeah, your assessment is completely right here. Not with just dreadnoughts. So GG is called, and once this game ends officially, once the last production building is dead, now we get a nice shot over here. Give me a second. Can I get a nice view from these guys over here? Seeing the over the bombardment commencing. There you go. Space Marine cam over here. Not run. I would not run in now actually. Just a just saying it. And there are the deliverers. You could also come in. But I will walk dreads into your base. Wow. Lucky you. So yeah, this is still going on for now. Nothing really I can tell you other than that I'm keen to see what map Tigershark picks and what faction. We have Raven Guard now out of the topic, and Fallen Angels. We have still Renegade Guard, Team Death Guard and Foresight Enclave for Tigershark, and Steel Legion, Salamanders and Praetorian Guard for HUNtington. Let's see how this goes. I think Praetorian Guard HUNtington knows quite a lot how to play. So it's only the HQ now, and this guest delivers standing here. Really can they get? No, they cannot get cyclone missile launchers. Some scouts over here killing dreadnoughts, because why not? And now this ends officially. Okay, now HUNtington leads this series with 1-0, and we will see if Tigershark can claw it back to make kind of a comeback, or if HUNtington closes it out in the second game. And here we are in the second game on Imperial City. On the left side, playing Praetorian Guard, it is HUNtington. On the right side, playing Farsight Enclave, it is Tigershark. Tigershark goes for, of course, an Enclave's Council and Orbital Landing Flare and a wrong build order. You do not want to get any, you want to get the builder as fast as possible, because if you directly get a builder on the flare will finish with the Enclave's Council, so you can get immediately a hero out. With this you have a delay of, as long as this Gewässer building time is, so I think 20 to 30 seconds delay on your hero, which then in turn also delays your first. And this is another big mistake. Getting you need to get the builder over here. In general, you want to have one builder on each building unless you're power building like tech buildings, because this will not benefit you at all. This Enclave's Council will stand here and doing nothing until the landing flare is built. Big mistake by Tigershark over here, not liking this opener hell of a lot. What I do, however, like is the munition store opener for Huntington, going for 2 Blood X-Max. This is exactly the build order I was proposing, minus a second irregular. So you want to have 2 irregulars normally with this build up, because there's points on the map you want to have, and you can get a lot of big shooters out early. This being 5, so you have a lot of big shooters, and you also I'm not sure if you should walk south. Normally most of the players will be in the middle because there are more points, and you need to build up these points. So Huntington having a lot of sloppiness in his build. Also, I'm still not sure why he brings convicts with them. It's not like he's building up anything. Yeah, it's not like they're adding any big value for you. This Guesa will die pretty fast. And in the middle we have another Guesa over here, killing Praetorian Guard, which is also not very uncommon. Let's see if he goes. Yeah, this is delayed for, I don't know, 40 seconds. I think the fastest you can get him out is 1 minute 1:30 if you do everything correctly. So this is a big delay on the commanders. But the Gewässer are for now here unchallenged. Depends on what the pro road officer, what this Blood X Mercs can do. He needs to add a generator in his base ASAP. These guys are not. What are you doing, convicts? You're not getting free this way. What did he go for? Did he go for? Yeah, Commander Farside. Now he could add, depending on what he wants to go for, breachers or strike teams, which is basically your fire warriors. Yeah. You need to micro. If you micro it, you can kill the commander very well. You see how much damage it takes, but you need to micro, not move both back. You need to move one over here and one over here. Look at the damage he had already taken. You can kill him pretty handily, and at that, look at the damage with these heavy bolters, with the big shooters. I do not see still a reason why these convicts are here. They're not adding a whole lot of value. They would have added more value if building a generator. If these guys, for example, would actually build a generator. And yeah, other than that, you also see why having this army over here doesn't benefit you at all, because you're not getting any points with this. These irregulars, yes, they should now capture the relic by all means, but all the points in the middle get to Tigershark. He's a little late on building the fire bases, but overall he should have a hell of a lot of economy if he would have built it. Actually, he's not building the points, so this is the problem. Strike team being added here, and yeah, I still think that the commander Farside can die here pretty easily if he would have been focused better, and there would have been better, how should I say, kiting and stuff. So this is. You hear it in my words, this is not a good game by any means by both players here, both having made major mistakes here. There are now 1 or 2 grenade launchers on those guys, but still Farside can just jump away and heal, and yeah, Tigershark should have built a second landing flare like 13 seconds ago as well. He's building up points for now. Yeah, the next Orca from the Enclave's Council is soon to be inbound, and he has not yet gotten any second landing flare for a second commander, that is. He's just having this guys over here shooting guys, and the big problem for Huntington is that the middle, again, what is he trying to do with these convicts? I'm really puzzled by what he's doing with those guys. They're not superb. Yes, they have quite some HP, but still, they're only infantry low, I think, and dying really quickly at that. Only 1 squad of Blood X Mercs survived. Look at those guys. Having a little pistol. What is this? This is now using their pickaxes here. Yeah, they're tickling this. I mean, they can take it down at some point. But yeah, no way this is gonna end well. We have now 2 strike teams over here. Commander Farsight just standing around doing nothing. You need a second orbital landing flare as soon as you can, because you're not doing anything. Is there a tier 2 or anything for Huntington? No. He has no resources. He's now getting the middle again. Getting some Gewässer away, but there's strike teams and I think your Commander Farsight joining the fray. And again, you need an orbital landing flare. You need to set up your points really late on this point, for example. You had all the points in the middle, or could have had it with some faster capping. And yeah, not much happening here, I guess, in this game. Getting another builder out. And yeah, you need an orbital landing flare. The second one should, yeah, this is I think 4-minute cooldown, and the first one he called in 4 minutes ago. There, the next hero Orca is already out and about. If you could just drop it for some economy, for example. But yeah, now getting to orbital landing flare way too late on this. So yeah, not being played optimally. I think from what Tigershark showed with the Farsight Enclaves, yes, they are strong, but the way he played him, he could have been beaten by Huntington easily if the micro would have been better and the build-up would have been a little more crisp. You can't play with only one irregular squad. You need 2 to capture the map, especially I find it a rather large map in that it has this big gap in the middle. So if you are here, you need quite a long time to get over here. So I think for Praetorian Guard, you mostly ignore this part and try to get as much in the middle. For example, you could get a turret over here, like of one of these orc turrets, or even in the middle, very aggressively, and then capture basically the middle. Yes, you have Mr. Farsight Enclaves himself, Mr. Farsight, but you have seen how much damage he took from the big shooter, so he could go down with a little bit of micro. Especially, as I said, about this really weak opener Tigershark showed here. So in terms of opener, it was stronger for Praetorian Guards if he only had a second irregular squad. Okay, I'm repeating myself, and this is now a 1-1 situation, and the deciding game we will see next. And here you are on Blood River. On the southern side playing Salamanders, we have Huntington. On the northern side, playing Death Guard, we have Tigershark. So 2 very slow faction on a very rushy map that is. So we haven't seen the company, sadly. So this was my mistake. We can quickly check. It is not company 3, 4, or 5. So it must be 1, 2, 6, or 7. So we will try to find it out shortly. We have actually a forge opener, so it's a Thunderfire opener or it is a scout spam, both of which is possible. Normally I would say go for the plasma generator first, but as I see this is a small map and Tigershark already coming over with 1 cultist, and the second cultist seemed to be late as well. This could be good. I think yes, Thunderfire cannon it is. The scouts could challenge those guys. I would highly... Oh, this is company 1 then, with some zombies. The zombies, they look very scary, but they aren't. In the previous version they had this spreading poison which would kill you over time. In this version they only have, if they attack you, damage over time for 1 model, not for all. And I think the Thunderfire cannon is... you see it misses a lot, but if it is supported by other stuff, you can see that it has a lot of disruption as well. Does it friendly fire? Of course it does. Nice. So you need a tool to have some good fire here. The accuracy is low, but it does quite a lot of damage. You see here against these zombies, for example. Zombies are infantry. Yes, they are infantry armor. So Tigershark has quite the strong opener in terms of aggressiveness, but he needs to make sure to not lose in the economy game. Needs to build up his points over here. These zombies, for the most part, you can forget about them. They heal, I think, when they attack. They even heal from vehicles and buildings, because these kind of attack modifiers do not differentiate between armor type. That's a bug that is even present in the vanilla. So you, for example, the Dark Elder poison weapons also working on vehicles and buildings. So this is something, there's a thing in the code, like a modifier on these weapon thingies, but it doesn't work. So there you have it. For now, yeah, ignore these zombies. Go and cap the map. You could go here, or even in the middle. It's not like the zombies are fast enough to follow you. What do you have here now? The Plague Lord, okay. I would have liked me some Assault Marines. Actually, you see here now the damage over time effect shortly. When they get attacked, there's a damage over time effect, but yeah. These zombies are now slowly but surely getting killed. I mean, what they still do is buy you a hell of a lot of time if the opponent takes the time to actually trying to actively kill them. So that's something. I mean, they still cost 200 requisition, I think, but I think the general value you got out of them is enough to warrant that. Those guys are all in their base, and you could have captured the whole map by now. So very late on the build up here. You need a second builder and get your stuff. And maybe a Feculent Knoll, for example, would have helped also quite a lot. So again, the build up, not the crisp here. For now, HUNtington is reacting to what is presented to him. Plague Lord is now out. Points are getting built, but again, get another builder. This poor Poxwalker slave is working overtime. He needs a friend. So yeah, these upgraded listening posts will now be enough to deter these zombies. The last zombie over here, one is getting up again actually, two. This one is getting up again as well, but getting purged already by flames. I think they will survive for now. Okay, this flamer is now getting yeah, kills this zombie, I guess. There you go. These guys going into melee, I think they can win. I'm not sure. If they reinforce, they surely can. And we have Plague Marines, normal Plague Marines, not Assault Plague Marines. Getting their little thoughties out when they cap. Interesting. So they can be supported by the Plague Lord, but the Plague Lord is now hitting the floor a lot. Gift of Repositories added, finally a second builder. There are still some zombies out and about, but yeah, you could leave it probably to the Tech Marines here. What is he getting for Bionics? Tier 2 already. Tier 2 can be started soon-ish for Tigershark once he got his Gift of Repository out. And yeah, these Thunderfire Cannons for now being a nuisance in the middle. You see, it's mostly disruption now. They are more suited as support. And what I do not like, for example, is these Plague Marines going outside. Your Plague Marines are your combat units. Your combat units should never go outside these sites for any faction, really. You want to have dedicated capo units like your cultists over here and your Plague Marines over here challenging what you see. What he's adding, Assault Plague Marines, I like that. Economy wise, he could get another generator and then slowly head for tier 2. But I think if HUNtington is now fast enough getting... Why is he getting a furnace? You want to get Razorbacks in this situation. If you are ahead in tech, you want to get Razorbacks, because the vehicle has the biggest impact in tier 2 if it's uncountered, which is exactly what you have here. Adding a furnace, I don't know for what for actually. Does he have more than one builder? Do you need a second builder as well? This one builder will build forever. You have the resources, might as well get it. The Thunderfire Cannons for now retreating, getting into the safety of this listening post. Those guys have shotguns, I like. Against Assault Marines, against zombies, against cultist, shotguns are very nice. So they could now start to attack with the help of this listening post. They should fight it back. And these guys now need to run away, I think. Yeah. Now the second Tech Marine is out actually. And I think another generator would have been nice. And then some Razorbacks. What is this sound? Not sure what this sound was all about. Let's see. One Razorback. Yeah, you need to get the vehicle cap increase and get the other 2 Razorbacks as well. Would have been the perfect transition over here. We have here another generator, so tier 2 is not yet started. I think once the generator is finished and some time has passed, you can get it. Light grenades for now are active for assault and normal marines over here. So there are now the normal plague marines are back in combat over here. And the Razorback is out getting hopefully the assault cannon. Yes, the assault cannon, so he should make short work of any infantry he sees, especially with the knockback support. Getting now the furnace, vehicle cap increase and then second Razorback, I hope. And yeah, it's a strong position in that. Though the map is still equally shared. So there should not be a big economy advantage over here. It's a slight advantage for HUNtington for now. So tier 2 has started now for Tigershark, very late tier 2 in this, and yeah. Even getting a Rapier Armor Destroyer would have been nice. Getting another Razorback is good, yeah, but I think a Rapier Armor Destroyer as well. He goes for a full scout loadout and only has... Okay, has 3 scouts for now. He could get the Scout Sergeant, which he does. And then can get heavy bolters, for example, or rocket launchers. So he does similar thing he does in game 1 with Raven Guards. He really likes scouts with stuff, I guess. I think missile launchers on those guys would help quite a lot. So we have already some anti-vehicle on the field. And yeah, this points to don't do a hell of a lot. So yeah. This training is now done. Even scout infiltration. So if you go for this heavy scout investment, you should add another squad and reinforce. Build up this squad as well. So he has a hell of a lot of resources allocated to that. 2 Razorbacks, might as well get the third one because why not? Tier 3 should be finished now, I think, almost. Getting another zombie and probably then the good old Plague Marine Havocs. They're only good against vehicles now. The upgrade that makes them good against everything is tier 3 now, so you cannot basically blind build them. You want to build them if you face vehicles, and that's exactly what he's doing for now. He needs to challenge his Razorbacks. And there's the scout infiltration now, so the scouts, not sure where those are. They are here. These guys can now move in and try to kill generators and listing posts. First squad of Havocs should hit the field now. Yes, there they are. And he's all getting the infantry upgrades, which I find interesting. Yeah, as I said, the third Razorback, but he's getting the Forge Guard. Forge Guard can be nice to challenge the melee and be in general a fourth or a wall for your opponent to which they need to go through. For now he has 1 point advantage, working on the second point advantage over here with his scouts. Very good, very good. Stern Guard, not Stern Guard, Forge Guard, all these guards, Jesus. Not sure about these weapons. I have really no experience which weapon is the best at which situation. From what I see here, I could think an axe or blighting claw would have been good. Against all the infantry, not sure. And there are some Plague Havocs over there. Squad, so they can kill all this vehicular stuff really easily. Devastator Doctrine, because why not? There's now the there's Affection Clamor and the Fly Swarm over here, and those guys have their charge now because he got disgustingly resilient. So I like the flies. You cannot really click on them unless you're owning them. So the scouts need to run away. Everyone needs to run away for now. Question is what comes next from okay, tier 3. And he has all the infantry upgrades hunting that it is, so he can get a hell of a lot benefit out of it, like all the primaries do benefit from it, the eradicators, the aggressors, and even the Terminator variants all benefit from the infantry upgrades, so he can field a hell of a lot of infantry, but he's floating a bit of requisition now. Even getting the burning power thoughts, because why not? I think once tier 3 is finished, he can get the 2 primaries from the furnace, can get the orbital relay beacon to get the terminators, and yeah, I think with this tier 3 stuff he should be able to win this game, because for now there's only some Havocs, 1 assault marine, and I think these are still playing Havocs now going into melee. And there's a lot of scouts. And how did the Forge God deal with all of this? They can get now burning power swords because he got the upgrade. And they are charging in against zombies. Okay, okay. That sounds appropriate. But there's now the Primaris Aggressor squad out. And if it's deep strike here or here, it could be helping immensely in this fight. Not sure what he goes for. Eradicators next? Yes, very nice, very nice. Yeah, the guys got dropped somewhere. Over here. Also good. I would highly recommend to get first the models, then the sergeant, and then any weapon upgrades. You see here the damage comes from left and right, so a whole lot of bolter fire, and I really like how these have these guns just to their wrists here and shooting like crazy. Eradicators will make sure that anything that is even closely resembling a vehicle will die rather easily. Now these zombies will tie down those guys. They are not fast and not very good in melee, but still very tanky nevertheless. Eradicators are out with their melter rifles or whatever they're called. Very expensive on the upkeep, I call it, on the reinforcement. But yeah, now that the relay is up, he also could have added Terminator, and what he is not getting even in the first game is his economy upgrades, I think. But the economy upgrades would help him a hell of a lot. You can even upgrade it, he has everything. So this is a lot of Death Guard models in the middle. So yeah, is Death Guard here, got a vehicle production building, getting now a Nurgle Dreadnought and getting tier 3 as well. In tier 3 he could also get Terminators, but also Predators, Chosen, Possessed, all the good stuff, I think. So the world is the oyster. He did not go for the tier 2 sub-commander thingies, which a lot of people still like doing. There's the Faction Clawmore multiplying over here. These guys getting now hell of a lot of damage done. At least it was in the past. For now it's more a okay, they still have just a hell of a lot of HP here. So this is why. A lot of rockets coming in. Eradicators will make short work of this Dreadnought. They just look at it funny. Come on, look at it funny. Zapping it down in conjunction with the rockets that hit earlier. So yeah, the Razorback, one Razorback at least, is still alive. There's now some Terminators, I guess, inside. Melee Terminators, or did he put the aggressors in to deep strike them instead of walking them? Terminators can be now deep striked as well, so I think tier 3 is finished. Could get a Predator instead of a Nurgle Dreadnought, but I think whatever he goes for, this is not enough. Yeah, GG is called. So this is now a 2-1 for Huntington, who will advance to the round of 16, where he will meet Custom King, whereas Tigershark is now dropping to the losers bracket. He said he forgot to tag. That happens. Some people getting like Dreadnoughts and more Dreadnoughts, and then forgetting that tier 3 actually exists. Plague Havoc standing around, so Tigershark, yeah, just staying in the game for a bit, and yeah, having a good time, which is all that matters, right? Nurgle Dreadnought will eat a lot of damage. One more volley, I think, of rockets, and it is down. There you go. Killing the last few buildings to finish up this game. It is now only the Bane Pit and the HQ. Even decapping the points because he can. Where are the aggressors now? Are they still in the... Yeah, he forgot about them. Okay. Hell of a lot of load, of course, because he didn't get the upgrades. Or any vehicles apart from a couple of Razorbacks. Give me a Predator, please. No Predator love here on these games. Not even in the previous games any Predator was built. But anyways, with this game now finishing and the score being 2-1, I will finish now this cast, and as usual guys, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye bye!